Steve Davidson here, Vice President of Category Management and Specialty Companies for Flanagan Food Service here in Ontario. Special day today in Southwest Meat Packers as we do our inaugural run of our Carve Primal Black program. This is a hand-selected program, straight gate-to-plate program that we're running with this local family farm. I've never been more excited to launch something like this for the food service industry in Ontario. It starts with us coming in here when they do the sort, just after the grading's been done. We've pulled off these carcasses here. We picked 5 head today that graded out as prime. These are Angus bred. They're all under 1,000 pounds swinging by the time we get them there. It's perfect for any steakhouse or small mom and pop shop restaurant that's sick of cutting really thin steaks. The idea here is we're gonna make sure that the primals stay in a light range all the way back to 10-pound strips, 15-pound ribeyes, and ribs you can actually work with. So we're super excited today to share this with you. We've got more to come, but this is our first cut, so stick with us.
So after we fabricate the lip-on ribeye, most places will roast that off whole, and they will sell it for a prime rib dinner. You're going to get about 18 to 20 portions out of that. And yeah, local establishments cook these every day of the week for prime rib dinners. They also have the ability to steak it. They can make nice boneless ribeye steaks out of that as well. So they'll get probably 15 steaks or a roast that feeds 15 people out of that.
So we're standing here in the cut floor. This is the first breakdown we get when we wheel the carcasses in. The team here has taken it and split the hinds and fronts, and now we're working on the table to make sure we trim out each sub-primal exactly to the spec we're looking for our Carve Primal Black program. You can see the team here. Someone's working on the front over there. They're slowly splitting out the brisket and working their way up the navel. Also, we got Jeff down there inspecting everything to make sure it's hit the quality standards we expect in this brand. And then over here, we're further trimming out to make sure that anything that ends up in a grind is truly a lean piece of meat or a real nice white piece of fat. That way you'll get a nice juicy eating experience when you put this stuff out to your lovely customers.
So right here, what we're doing is we're getting ready to make trim. It's going to be sold in 50-pound boxes. And we're just peeling off some of the inedible meat that we can't use to go through the grinder. And we're making it as a 75-25 blend, which is 75% lean, 25% fat. Owner-operator chefs like a 75-25 because it keeps the burger tender. So out of a 50-pound batch, we will merchandise into ground beef. Brisket, it's been all boned out. It's ready to go into a smokehouse. They're about a 7 to 8 kg size. So right now he's working on what's called the long loin. The long loin consists of the tenderloin, the strip loin, and the top sirloin.
Truly unique part about this Carve Primal Black program is it's single sourced from this one family farm in southwestern Ontario and fabricated at their own slaughter facility. This is a federally inspected, halal certified facility.
So right now he's just merchandising the hip of beef. So he's working on the outside flat, which is an awesome piece of meat. About 7 kg, solid muscle, grain only runs one way. So after this is merchandised, it goes in a case. The only thing the chef has to do is take the silver skin off, because if you do not remove the silver skin, it contracts under heat and forces the meat to curl. So you remove the silver skin, flip it over, score it, pack it full of salt, pepper, roast it, slow roast, moist heat. Perfect roast for 20 people. Beautiful. There's your sirloin tip. The subprimals that come out of your hip of beef. Inside round, beef outside flat, sirloin tip, also known as a peeled knuckle, and the eye round, which is just being packaged.
We're so fortunate enough to have a local family farm here in Ontario that has built this wonderful infrastructure where we can truly build a program that's gate to plate. And we aren't just saying that, we can actually walk you through every single step of the way that we put these animals through to make sure that you get that consistent dining experience. We all know that restaurants are in the entertainment industry, and we are the support actors for that. So as we're trying to build this up, our vision for this is to grow this from 5 to 30 to 75 head a week. We'll probably top out at 75 head a week, but if you look at that, that gives us the unique ability to service restaurants across Ontario and even out to the East Coast. You look at some of the different places out there where they're just dying for a really consistent eating experience and giving their customers something that'll keep them coming back. It's a very competitive industry out there right now, and we're not in the business to make sure it's a race to the bottom for thin steaks, dry steaks. That's not what we want to do. We need to make sure that these things are marbled well, they're graded prime, and they'll give you that dining experience that your customers will learn to love, and they'll continue to come back for years ahead.